Alright, just have a couple fun little bits for you here. One's really just a concept for you to apply, and the other one is a smooth and nice MIDI effect rack to supplement your push and or other MIDI controller. So I'll go over the simple one first, which was the lead. And this is a pretty basic idea, man, but you just use an AutoTune plugin after the synth and hard tune it, and then when you use your pitch bend, it's gonna take all those notes and it's gonna conform it. So let's go to turn off my delay. Cool. Now, I mean, it's the same thing as doing this, but it's just different, and that's really what it's all about. And with the push, you get this ribbon controller. You know, and you can come up with some cool stuff like that. So that was just a fun thing that I was like, it'd be sweet if I tried that. And then, just putting together a lead that has, I forgot to use all these things, but each one of these really lends to the sound. And just changes the sound quite a bit. And some of my takes are better than others, but so that's use the auto-tune thing. That's fun. You can use Nectar, you can use AutoTune, you can use this Max AutoTune that is available. I believe I got it from on maxforlive.com. And if you have a MIDI controller that has pitch bend on it or push with the ribbon controller, you're going to be having a good time. Now the other thing that I wanted to show you was this MIDI rack that I built that makes inversions, intelligent inversions, easy using Ableton's push and or other MIDI controllers. But it was really inspired by the push's ribbon again. And so, okay, let's talk about writing parts just so stinking quick. All right, so when a keyboard player plays, let's scratch that. When a musician plays, and that's their chord, it's C, E, and G. And now they're gonna take the next chord, and they're gonna make it, they're gonna play F. F, A, C. Now, are they going to actually play those two things? Probably not. They'll probably take these notes and they'll put them down here, or maybe like this. So you see how much closer these notes are together just by dropping this one down an octave? So let's solo that out. Now we can hear. Oops, get out of there. Versus. Let's go down, so let's smooth it. Versus. And so, I mean, obviously it's a taste thing, but it doesn't really sound like a song when you play them too fast like that. So you have all these different types of inversions, and for me, it gets hard to play that out on the push on any instrument except for the guitar. And then so you do. I don't know, but it's takes a lot of time. So I built this rack that if you map using this expression control your pitch bend to the inversion knob here, which you can control with any sort of MIDI controller, but if you map that out. And now you can do all those inversions, and you're always going to stay in key, and you can write what I would consider to be realistic sounding, natural sounding keyboard parts. So so on and so forth. And this is, you know, you don't just need to do what have you, you know, like piano stuff, but like it definitely, I mean, the same techniques are being used in all sorts of songs. Okay, so if you were to just be like, that's more of a minor type thing here. One thing that is a kind of a pain in the, you know, with this rack, because I'm using the pitch bend on the wheel here, if you have pitch bend enabled, it's going to ruin the sound. So you have to turn pitch bend off on any sound that you're using it on. And yeah, so that's kind of a, you know, pain in the butt. I would imagine somebody who knows how to use Max for Live well could eliminate the pitch bend message passing through this device. But yeah, that would take the work of a genius, of which I am not. But that's that. And with this inversion rack, you can also, you can do an octave low. Nice. And if you want to, you know, create some crazy chords. Man, that sounds pretty brutal. Let's make sure that this is right. That all sounds right. Yeah, so if you want those higher extensions on top, and then these will... Yeah, those are very polarizing. These, they really stick out. But that's, yeah, kind of more of a... I wonder if this will work. Definitely the octaves come together okay, but the octaves aren't really shifted back and forth within the inversions when using the ribbon. They just stay the same, so it's kind of out of place, but this is, you know, forward on the path of writing realistic parts without, you know, any knowledge or skill. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys dug it, and thanks for checking it out.